Hello out there in Guitar Land. It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I'm going to go ahead and preview my tab for Into the Great Wide Open by Tom Petty. So make sure you're requesting the full tab from my website, and then that way you can play along. I'm going to preview page 1 for you. So let's start with the intro, nice and slow. Ready, go. Repeat. Okay, so we've got E minor, E minor major 7. And in that chord symbol, when you see the minus and the triangle, that means minus means major, and triangle is kind of like the new school way to write major. So E minor major 7, kind of a weird sounding chord, but cool. Okay, then E minor 7. Just your second finger down for that one, and then E minor sharp 6. Okay, so 2 times through. Rhythm on that is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and. Okay, now we hit the verse, and we pretty much do the same thing. So let's start from the verse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little bit different on the rhythm. Come back up and take it again. E minor. A minor. 1 and 2 and. Okay, so this section I found wrong on a lot of the other tab sites. I won't mention what they are. So we've got A minor over G, A minor over F sharp, cool chord, back to C over G. And then the last measure of the second line is G to F add 9, and now we're on the third line, so let's pick up from there. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so that was ending 1, and now you're going to go back up to the top of the verse. You're going to play all that content, but you're going to take ending 2 this time. So let's go ahead and do that. Top of the verse, ready, go. And that takes you into the chorus. So ending 2 is what you're going to take the second time around following the repeats instead of ending 1, and then you're going to be on the chorus at this point. So let me go ahead and walk through that for you. So and that's right to the nuts on page 1. So what else is important that I should point out? Let's pick up from the third line, from the C. Let's do the counting. So we've got a specific C. I'm forming the G like so to keep the pinky here on top on this high G, to keep that common from the G to the F add 9, and then also to the C. He's not playing C like that with the first string open. It's a G on top. So this fingering for the G chord with 3, 2, and pinky is the one that makes the most sense, right? So let's pick up from the last measure of the second line from that G. I'll count for you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, third line. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and a 1, and a 2, and 3, 4. That would be ending 1. And I wrote all of the down and upstrokes that I think are right. There's kind of a build up there at the beginning of the first measure of the third line on the C. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great guitar sounds on this recording, by the way. Then let's pick up from ending 2, and I'll do the counting for you. Watch your 16th notes, watch your ties. So here we go from ending 2. 1 and a 2 and 3, 4, and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and then there's your D chord, D over A, and then you're into the chorus, which is just straight 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. I like all down picking on that. It keeps it consistent. Okay, and then coming out of the chorus, you've got an E minor, A, and a G. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Let me take that last measure again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when you get to that G, you want to form it the same way. So that's a walkthrough for you on page 1, and I hope the repeats aren't too confusing. There is a DSL coda and a coda used on this tune, so if you're unclear on that stuff, the roadmap, you know, repeat signs, ending 1, ending 2, that's part of reading music. Hate to be the bad guy, but you want to get hip to that. And even though I'm writing in tablature, I'm making sure that I'm using all of those common repeat language that's used in standard notation. So I have the whole song done, including the guitar solo. I think the guitar solo might be kind of tough on the acoustic. I think you can get it, but great song for the acoustic for sure. The majority of the verses and intros and stuff are acoustic, and I hope you like the sound of this new Guild. It is a D40 natural. I'm kind of liking it. It has a lot of response. Way, way better than my Taylor. Got rid of the Taylor. See you later. The Guild, I find, represents the very responsive, and I feel, my ears tell me that the low end, the mids, and the highs are represented very, very equally on this guitar compared to the Taylor, which I felt was like super narrow. Like it had a really narrow, mid-rangey kind of a thing to it. And no matter what you did, you really couldn't get bass out of it. You couldn't get high end. But here I am talking about guitars. So hopefully that was a good walkthrough on page 1 and to get you started on the tune. It's definitely a good one to know. A lot of people dig Petty. Rest in peace. And let me know if you have any questions on it, and we can jump on Skype, Google Hangouts, or FaceTime to go through anything you need to on the tune. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.